Hello, welcome to the channel. So today we are gonna go back a bit. We have before us a Lenovo ThinkCentre M73. This is a small form factor. It's got an this is an i5 processor, and it's DDR3 RAM. So yeah, that's where we're coming from. And originally, this would have been used in a business environment. These machines are built to last, but they're not exactly fast out of the box anymore, right? So one thing I really like about these Lenovo systems is that they're super easy to open. So let's crack this bad boy open and see what we've got. So hey, look at that. Just got this big screw right here. Just keep turning it. It can come all the way out. You can even use your finger. You can use a plus tip screwdriver. And that's it. Once you get that out, you just grab this piece here. Pull. Who could have asked for more? So let's see what we got in there. These things were a bit like tanks. Oh my goodness. And surprisingly, it's pretty clean. So if you've come across something like this, say you pay really little or nothing, preferably nothing, like you got it cheap, 40 bucks, or it was given to you, is it really dead? Can you use it for something? Or is this basically just e-waste, right? So now inside here you've got your RAM slots. So that's your RAM slots over here. And I can see that they are both occupied here. So let's pop in there and I take one out and see what we have. Because if you're going to use this for anything, one of the things you're going to want to do is to see if you can upgrade the memory. So this is one stick 4 gigabyte, and I'm pretty sure it's another 4 in there. So that would give you a total of 8. If you could get this really cheap, I would say max this out with 2 pieces of 8. If you can get 2 pieces of 8 for maybe 20 bucks or less, I would say go for it. Go for it, max it out, and then you would have something. The next thing I would suggest is to replace your drive. This one, I'm pretty sure this is a big old hard disk drive, right? It's under here. Usually these you can just flip them open. So we're gonna see how you get this open here. So it look like it's already coming off this front piece. So I'll just give it some help. Taking that off, take the clip off there. Lift the clip up. And look at that. It can pop down just like that. And then you can go like a, oh, Lamborghini style. Look at that. You turn it around. Man, this thing is clean. Somebody must have really cleaned it out. Okay, so under here, no surprise there, we've got the big old wonky, tonky, what is this? This is, it's gotta be about 1 terabyte, Seagate Barracuda. And this was from date of manufacture, February 2016. So that's, oh my goodness, over 10 years. This bad boy is over 10 years old, and it's 500 gigabytes SATA. Okay, nice and clean though. I can't get over how clean this is. Yeah. So what can you do? You know what? I would say put something like this in there. If you can get this for about 25-30 bucks, so already you're now 50 bucks in. Your memory, your SSD, if you can get a 256, and even better yet, if you can pick something up that's good like a 500, but a 256 would be good. And if you get the 256 and your hard drive is still okay, then maybe you can use the spinning disk for like a data drive, and just use this to really boot things up and speed things up. So that's the other thing. Now, power supply, leave that as is. Wouldn't change that. Next thing I would, for this particular model, it's already at the top, so I'm talking about the CPU, so nothing really to upgrade there. I know you may be tempted to say, hey, if I can get a low profile card, I could put a low profile card in here. But you gotta be careful. A lot of the low profile cards around, they're not better than the integrated GPU. I'll show you something, for example. So take this card. You may think, hey, this is a dedicated graphic card. I'm just gonna drop it in there, right? Oh, well, to begin with, this wouldn't even fit because this is a PCIe. And let's see what we've got over here. Is this a PCIe? Actually, yeah, we've got a PCIe slot in there. My bad, I don't know what I was thinking. So we've got a PCIe slot. But you know what? It's not that I'm biased against this, but this is old. I'm sure this is DDR3. It's the technology on this. This one is probably from about 2011, 2012. Not because it's dedicated means it's going to be faster. Honestly, this one on board here is probably about 200% faster than this. It's just built better and faster to work with a system like this. So not because you have a GPU that's dedicated, it may just be a display, give you some more ports, nothing. You could actually downgrade your system by installing something like this. So be very careful. The series on this particular one, I think it's the 7600. The one built in on this is 4600, but it's a different kettle of fish here. So on board for this particular model, way better. So unless, as a matter of fact, I think this is only about 512 of RAM on this, so I would almost throw this into e-waste, right? So forget that. You are good with just upgrading your drive to SSD, upgrading your RAM, and you've got a system that you can use for quite a few things. Honestly, I wouldn't throw this into e-waste. You could get away with using this for a lot of things. You're not going to be finding a gaming laptop or gaming desktop here, right? But real world use for this. No, not gaming. This is not the machine. But for everyday use, this is actually pretty solid. So if you pick up one of these for say around 40 to maybe $75, throw in an SSD and maybe some RAM, you're looking at about like $100, a little bit over all in. For that price, this is actually a really usable system. So is it worth it? Yeah, if you know what you're getting. This isn't a high performance machine, but for basic use, home office, or even a little bit of a lab setup, it gets the job done. And that's the key. Real world IT is about using what works, not just chasing the newest thing, right? And not just creating some other kind of e-waste. So, right? So end of the day, this could be a machine that you can use, maybe not as your backup machine, but just something you even keep offline, or if you put online, you just put it online when you want to, or you keep it as a backup machine, and you could have years to come And this can have use on this, and it can actually turn out to be pretty good. Anyway, please like, please share and subscribe for more of this. From time to time, I'll go back in the archives and I'll take you out a blast from the past. And especially in these days when you're trying to make your money stretch, you may actually find something there that's good for you. So until next time, please remember to like, to share, and to subscribe. Have yourself a great day now. Bye.